So I'm currently a welding and materials engineer for Subsea 7. So they're a subsea engineering and construction company. So they sort of design and install subsea components. Most of that is to support the offshore energy industry. So we work in both oil and gas and renewables. And my role within that is to work with our clients and our suppliers to make sure that we are procuring material that is safe, is compliant with national, international standards and our client requirements. And then I'll work with our fabricators who help build these items. So these could be pipelines, large structures that are going on the seabed. So I work with them to develop weld procedures and support them in producing these items. So my day-to-day, so most of the time I am based in the office, and I'll be working with multidisciplinary teams. So we'll have a project team that'll be made up of design engineers, project engineers, as welding materials engineers, as well as quality and supply chain. And we'll work on long-term projects that can sort of last anywhere from a few months to 2 years. And from that, we'll take the design engineers will design it, and then we'll work with them to get it from concept phase all the way from manufacturing, fabrication to install and on the seabed. So while day-to-day is in the office, it does mean that I get to go out on site and see these things being made. I've had some really good trips to Italy to see some forge masters, to watch flanges being manufactured, and as well as spending a lot of time with one of our fabricators in Peterhead in near north of Aberdeen to support them in fabricating our big structures. So after finishing my GCSEs, I went to college to do my A-levels, where I did maths, physics and computing. And I then went to university to do mechanical engineering. Whilst I was here, I did a year in industry where I worked as an operations intern, which was kind of more focused on project management. And then when I left uni, I didn't really know what I wanted to do and decided that I was going to go and work at a foundry as a quality technician. And this was where I started to learn more about materials and sort of decided that maybe I was more interested in the materials side than the mechanical engineering side. I then came to work with Subsea 7, and they've supported me through doing the TWI's welding diploma, which I finished this year, which has sort of really helped me transfer sort of what I've learned as a mechanical engineer and kind of build up my materials knowledge into a materials and welding engineer. What I would say is that everybody that I meet in engineering has a different story of how they got into engineering, whether that's through an apprenticeship or something they found later in life. So I guess rather than focusing on you need these grades, I would say the main skills you would need is to be creative, be good at problem solving, a good communicator, all these things. If you enjoy these things and you find that you're good at them, then that's maybe a bit more important than, oh, I need to have this grade in maths or this grade in physics. And I would say that engineering is massive. It's so broad. So if you find that you don't particularly like one area, that doesn't mean it's not for you. Don't rule it out. You could find something that is, more your thing. So I think the biggest thing is do what you enjoy. Find areas that you enjoy. It'll be much easier if you do, and find courses that are tailored towards that. I think if you are looking at chartership and professional development, one of the key things is to make sure that the course that you're going on is accredited by the Engineering Council. But other than that, just find what you enjoy and what sounds interesting to you. I'd say the first thing is don't pigeonhole yourself. I'd say I did a mechanical engineering degree and has since found, that engineering is a big open world with many different opportunities. So just say yes, find the things that you enjoy, and, if opportunities come up that take you away from what you thought your core discipline was, that's fine, go with it. Also, professional bodies like the TWI can help in identifying, areas that you may be interested in. They work in many different areas and can introduce you to different 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 areas of welding and materials that you didn't really know existed. So I'd say keep it open, do what you're interested in, and talk to people about their careers and how they've got into it, and what they enjoy about it. And experience, on-site experience is always good. So if you can ever get the chance to go and see things, go and see them up close, see them in person, do it a million times, because you can be designing things from behind a computer, but until you've seen it up close and personal, then you can't really fully wrap your head around it. So as much site time as possible.